Guten Tag Nap Fam, it's T, aka the Nappy Headed Jojoba, with my AM skincare routine as it stands right now anyway. These steps for the most part don't vary too much from month to month or year to year. I feel like my routine more or less stays the same, but I do try out new products semi-frequently. I don't like to try out more than one thing at a time. But I've said before, I'm pretty slutty with my skincare, and I do love trying new things and seeing if it might work better than my old things. Either way, this is a highly requested video. I've been getting a lot of requests for my skincare routine from you guys, and I recently just did my PM skincare routine video, which you can see right here. But this is what I do in the morning time. First off, I like to cleanse, but I don't really worry about my skin being particularly dirty in the morning because I've just been in bed all night. To do that, I always like to use a very gentle, kind of non-foaming type of cleanser because I just feel like it will leave my skin not feeling stripped at all, and it will just gently remove any excess product from the evening before. My current favorite duo for my morning cleanse is the Mad Hippie Cream Cleanser. This is a repurchase. I think this might be my third bottle of this product, and I pair that with the Eminence Dermafoliant. This is their strawberry rhubarb one. I think they might have a couple others. This is one of those powder exfoliants, as you might be able to see just from the leftovers on top of the bottle there. And you're meant to just mix it with water and create a paste. Now, historically, I am very against scrubs or anything abrasive on the skin because I feel like all skin should be treated as sensitive skin. I feel like it's the best way to give your skin a chance to thrive and be its best if you're just nice to it. But someone else used this product on me when I was getting a facial one time years ago, which is something I hardly ever do, but I remembered it. And I remembered feeling that this was a very, very gentle scrub. I don't even like to call it a scrub because it doesn't feel abrasive on my skin, at least with the amount of pressure that I'm applying when I use it. I feel that this gently helps to buff away any dead skin that's lying on top of my face from the exfoliants, the AHAs, and so forth that I use in the evenings. So I like to mix a little bit of that dermafoliant in with my cream cleanser and just gently buff my skin to prep it for the day. Another favorite for my morning cleanser / to mix with the Eminence Dermafoliant is the Glossier Milky Jelly Cleanser. That's a great one. But I think the Mad Hippie has my heart. I think that's my number one, with the Glossier a close second. Completely different feelings, textures, and formulas, but I love both when mixed with that dermafoliant for my morning cleanser. Since I do that in the shower, obviously that was done off camera, but after the shower, I pat my face dry with a clean paper towel. I feel like this is just the best way to make sure I'm not getting any germs on my face because I do have my washcloths that I use at night with my oil cleanser, but to dry my face, I pretty much always like to use a clean paper towel. Then, before I go in with any layers of moisture or any other products, I like to use my vitamin C serum. I've been using the Drunk Elephant C Firma serum for years. I love it. The packaging helps to keep a notoriously unstable ingredient like vitamin C fresh and stable for far longer than any other brands I've tried. Not to mention, the product simply works for me. I tried a lot of vitamin C serums before finding this one, and I thought that maybe vitamin C serums just didn't work for me. But then when I tried this one, I found that it really did help to turn around my skin and brighten a lot of the dark spots that I could not have gotten rid of, I think, otherwise. So I like to put that straight in on my skin before I go in with any other moisture because I don't know if there's any science to this, but I feel like it will penetrate better and do its work better if it's the first thing to come in contact with my clean skin. After my C Firma, I go in with a hydrating mist, toner, or essence. This is the same one you would have seen me use in my PM skincare routine. This is a spray bottle that I'm reusing, and I like to use it because it's got a nice mist and I feel like it just gives me a nice even light layer of moisture before I go in with my real essence. In this case, it's the Blythe Vital Treatment, which is what I've been using for the past few months. So I like to use this after the mist because it's a more viscous essence, and it just, I feel like it's a nice layering. You go in with something really light that you can miss, and then I go in with this Blythe product, which is a little bit thicker, and I feel like it just layers really nicely on top. Following that, I go in with my heaviest layer of moisture yet, and I don't want it to sound like I use anything too heavy because it is daytime, and I don't really put anything too heavy on my face during the day, whether I'm wearing makeup or not. But especially if I know I'm going to be wearing makeup, which I was on this day because it is this day, the day you're seeing me film this talking part. So I was prepping my skin for this makeup. So I like a nice lightweight moisturizer for days like this, like the Drunk Elephant Bee Hydra. It's got a gel texture, yet it's still very moisturizing, I find, and it's not in a jar packaging, so I don't have to worry about any contamination with dipping my hands in. Speaking of jar packaging, there is a moisturizer I love that comes in a jar, and that's the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. It's a luxury item. It is very, very, very expensive, but I got hooked on it through getting samples, gifts with purchase, things like that. Same thing with the Magic Night Cream. They're both so expensive. I think the Magic Night Cream is actually even more expensive than the Magic Cream. Unfortunately, I like them both. But I digress. I decided not to use the Tilbury that day and went ahead and used my Drunk Elephant. And of course, the last step is sunscreen. In this case, I'm using my Clinique, which is my favorite sunscreen, except for the small container that it comes in. This sunscreen is great because it's a mineral sunscreen with an SPF of 50. It layers well under makeup. It leaves no cast, so I can wear it on its own. I just love it. I only wear mineral sunscreen, so if you were curious about some other options that will work on brown skin, because believe me, I have tried a lot. I did do a video where I give my recommendations for mineral sunscreens that do not leave a cast, or at least leave a very minimal cast on my brown skin, and that video is right here. And that is it for my skincare. I just pop on some lip balm, you know, either to just wear for the day or to prep my skin to apply a lipstick later after I'm finished with my face makeup. And that's a wrap. All right, so you guys have seen my nighttime skincare routine from a couple days ago. Now you know what I do in the morning. And that should do it. Hopefully that will catch you guys up on the products I have in rotation at the moment, but more importantly, the ingredients and steps that I do, because a lot of the products in here I'm not particularly married to. I do love my Drunk Elephant, and there's things that I like, but I think the more important thing is finding formulas and ingredients that address your particular concerns. These address mine, so quite a few of the products you've seen in this routine are staples for me, but that doesn't mean I won't continue to experiment and venture out. That is a wrap for this one, and I am hungry, so I need to go put some food in my face, y'all. I'm gonna get out of here, but thanks for watching, and thanks for all the kind remarks about my skin and requests for a skin routine, because my skin honestly ain't all of that, so it does kind of shock me in a nice way when you guys compliment it. But anyway, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye!
That's a nappy-headed hose there, I'm going to tell you that now.